Hello and welcome to DezPlays. Today we're going to be playing the Banner Saga. I do not actually remember what this game is about. I'm assuming it's a saga about some banners. But I got it on during the last Steam sale because it was, one of the sales of the day or whatever, a flash sale maybe, and it looked interesting. So I was like, I'm going to grab that. But I don't remember actually why it appealed to me. But never mind all that. We're going to find out. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Interesting. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Oh, that sounds bad.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höfnina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að byggja! Hverfið á braut!
Well then,
Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
that was interesting. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Alright. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger, that's what I am, a shield banger, is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Okay. Very XCOM-y. I like it. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called the Varl who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Alright. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him to attack range. Target enemy, click on the tile in which they stand. Allied tiles are blue, enemies are red. Fair enough. Target this enemy now by clicking on his tile. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath his icon show the damage you will do to the stat. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means he'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Okay. Armor Oh, so armor's in blue, yeah. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to taking more damage in the future. So we probably want to lead with that. If the enemy only has 5 strength remaining, a strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength and confirm your choice. Alright, I was totally confused there. So the blue is for the break armor, and the red is the strength. So blue on the left, red on the right. So he's only got 5, and we can do 5. So let's get him. Ooh, yeah! Got him. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Cool. Alright, our turn is over. Next up is the enemy. Okay. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. Yes. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their action. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on the gold tiles, a character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Okay. Okay, so from... Yeah, okay, I got it. So this is not like XCOM in the sense that this is a blue move and this is a yellow move. This... We can still get here and do something, but it will cost us willpower, which I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, so he's that. Alright, let's go here. Now, is this an AoE attack? Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Clicking your character's tile will bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Okay. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Alright. Let us do that. Very nice. Made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there was only one enemy left, players entered pillage mode. I love it. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Okay. If the character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. If the chieftain's in some trouble, your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Okay, so that's what that is. Click the fist and then the stars above the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat, which is what? Exertion. Let's see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click the star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. Okay, so now we're up to 9. Oh yeah, got him. +1 renown. That was nice. That was cool. I like this. And continue.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So, and I guess now we're going to chapter 1. And I guess we get to recruit some people. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Good. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? I'm not very good at voices. Scalflings. Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Halls scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure that they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Fair enough. Click the market tent to visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-face houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. That must be our guy. Had, I'm not in the mood today. Eh? For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Eric, need some help here? I'm gonna make this guy Clint Eastwood. Had I a change of heart? I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Let's pay him. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of this place. This guy's not Clint Eastwood, just remember that. Nobleman, up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gonulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? They look good. I'm glad you care. They're all Clint Eastwood. Godolph goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scalfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of those skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Okay, where are we going now? What is this, like a neon sign? This is great. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out. Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scalfings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. Is this gonna be another fight? I hope so. Yes! Here we go. So got... Click the unit to deploy them to any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button to start the battle. Okay. Let's... Okay, that's how we move. Well, the bulk of them are over here, so that's where we're gonna be for this AoE guy. Getting hit triggers a counterattack for 1 armor damage. What does this guy do? Excuse me. Alright, so everybody's fairly close together. Ready. Where's ready? There it is. Alright, let's do this. Can't do anything from there. Probably should have moved him. Oh well. Shield wall adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Blocks 3 damage per hit, 1 round. Alright, so... No, we're not going to do that. Move him there. Stone wall? Yes. What can he do? No, we don't want to go there. Let's move him over there. Rally and turn. Rest. There we go. Alright, we can kill him completely. Let's do it. Oh yeah! That's gonna leave a mark. Gotta move closer. Yeah. Okay. We don't have any ranged people yet. Who is next? Thug Swordsman, where is he at? Okay, so he's next. And then that guy. Thug Leader. That guy. And then this guy. And then him. And then him. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. So we can move him. No. We can move him where? No, we want to move him over here. Do nothing. Okay. So, I think we can kill one of these guys? Kill that guy. We can only do 2 damage to him. Why? No. Let's break his armor. Attack him. Kill him. We really need this guy over here. Alright, who's next? That guy. And then you. That's gonna be bad. So let's move cost you 2. And no, we don't want to do that. That's good enough. Oh wow, they're really getting up on my dude. Okay, move him here. Gives 2 willpower to any of your ally in range. Don't want to do that. Can only do 2 attack? I don't understand that. Oh, he needs his armor broken. I think that's what the deal is. So let's... yeah. Let's do that. You got enough willpower. Ooh, nice dodge. Okay. We need to put one of these guys... we need to move back and put one of these guys down. So we're gonna move... no. So if we go... where can this guy go? I don't think he can make it, but we need to get our AoE dude in there. Who can move next? Him. So move you there. And attack this guy. Yes. Okay. So... damn, if we move him there, he's not going to be able to attack anybody. So let's go over here and try to finish this guy off at least. And another good kill. And that guy's taking some damage. Alright, which of these we can finish off this guy. Yes, do it. Deflect. Okay, so... alright. 1 more point. Kill him. Nice. Ooh! Alright, we need to move you here. Only 2 armor. Good enough. Good damage. I'll take 2. Ooh! Well, that wasn't good. Alright, so move you there. And Tempest. Is this gonna hurt? Is there friendly fire? Let's find out. Nope. Pillage. Yeah, move you there. Blocks 3 damage. Okay. You gonna be able to finish him off? Yes, I think so. And done. The foes lie dead at your feet would regret something. Gundalf is ready for promotion. Eric is ready for promotion. Plus 10 renown. I like it. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Varl King's ship last we spoke. The other flag. Looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. You'd hoped I'd have a stake in saying, everything's fine here, when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? This is sounding more like Batman, less like Clint Eastwood. If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Ugh. Eric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Down at the docks. Again, let's follow the neon sign. See what we have going on down here. Wagner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls, the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Music intensifies. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Hakan. Much there? Still bleeding from the tributes of the poor and the stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Joringer demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home, and my voice keeps changing. Just returned from Aberrang, in fact. And that guy's got an accent now. And I'm glad for it. Ooh-wee. Hacken motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hacken has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hacken. And you're going to Grofheim. I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should, but give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is that the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Morgir? Hacken. Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. Well, that's not him talking. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Morgir. See you in the morning, Scrivener. It must be some sort of insult. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from his spiders. Wow, the log road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. I'm really digging the animation they've done here, or the art style. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hacken, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Oh god, we have choices to make. Click a talk icon to converse with one of your heroes. Look at this group down here. And there's a grizzled bunch. Should we talk with Hacken, or this dude? Oh, I guess we're talking to that guy. Is this the right place? You find the prince that are now. What kind of voice should we give the prince? I don't know, let's just not give him a voice. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ugh. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy. It's been like 5 seconds. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Oh, I remember the voice I was doing, but never mind. Let's just introduce ourselves. Just to introduce myself. You collect taxes for the Vaal territories. A true pleasure. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. feel like we missed something there. Let's go talk to Hacken. Scribner! You find Hacken in a meat house surrounded by other Varl. I guess that's what we are, we're Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hacken waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ugh. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yoxpart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hacken. Hacken let slip a slow chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Bogner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grafheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode off here. My voice is about to go from all the Clint Eastwood, which I may or may not do going forward. We'll see about that. I'm going to have to invent some new voices too, because I can't just do Clint Eastwood and regular guy. So I might have to work on that. Excuse me. You can see I'm having a little trouble. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I'm really looking forward to getting deeper into this game. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, just come back next time. And thanks for watching, and have a great night, or day, or whatever.